I do not think I have either, so I'm hoping we'll see one. Who knows? No matter what, this is going to be high level. These guys right here, both. And another thing Jeff told me, he wants to finally prove that he's the best 135er in Arkansas.
This is for the vacant bantamweight championship for Pyramid Fights. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'6" tall, weighing in at 137.8 pounds, with a record of 6 wins, 3 losses from Intrepid MMA from Bentonville, Jeff Little Evil Allen!
Little Evil Allen. Maybe that's a plug to Jens Paul for the original Little Evil.
Fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'8" tall, weighing in at 138.8 pounds, with a record of 9 wins and 4 losses from Rock City MMA from Little Rock. He is the former 135-pound Pyramid champion, the current featherweight champion, Nathan the Redhead Hitman Gilmore.
I'm telling you,
I'm feeling Gilmore's kind of passion he's bringing right now.
He's got it. He's full of confidence. He believes in himself. You know, he's one of the most popular fighters coming out of Arkansas right now, and he believes it as much as anybody else. And you got to, you got to have that confidence.
Yeah. Yep. If you
I
lose
feel
your
like Jeff has
confidence,
it too.
Yeah. If you lose your confidence as a fighter, it's really hard to just do basic things. So that confidence is good as long as it's not cockiness, because that will also put you in harm's way. So. Nice little fill-out process here. Circling, judging distance, calling out little fake jabs, feinting them.
Both these guys know what they're dealing with, so I would doubt that they're going to rush in, try to make any kind of crazy mistakes to give the other guy the edge.
Exactly. Allen's just he's trying to keep Gilmore outside with his strikes right now.
Ooh, beautiful leg kick right to a shot. But Dreadhead's hips are real strong. He's going to be a hard guy to get a takedown on.
Yeah.
And look at that.
My
Typical.
gosh.
Yeah, he doesn't ever have technical takedowns. They're just monster. You know,
no technique. That was just power.
Always. He's pure power. Both hands, everything he does is power.
Okay, now we're going to get a little scramble here, and we might see a takedown.
Oh, nice Kimura right there to get the sweep. Yeah.
Goodness.
Jeff's on him right now, though. Oh, almost is able to get that.
Uh-oh. And Gilmore might give up his back here. He needs to go ahead and turn into Jeff. Keep that arm tied up.
Right now, Jeff's staying calm, staying composed. Got that one hook in.
Nobody's really got too excitable yet, but a couple good scrambles. Nice strength takedown by Gilmore. And
you're going to see that every time he fights. It's guaranteed.
And they both know they've got a lot of time here.
It's a 5-round fight, you know.
So this is preparing you to be a professional fighter. And
Jeff did a great job, but Nathan was able to scramble and but he's still in danger right now.
Yeah, he is. He's got a hold of the arm, so he's okay, but he needs to he actually needs to pull that arm up over his head and then turn into Allen. But Gilmore is physically strong. It's going to be hard to just manhandle him. He's the manhandler.
Most definitely.
And Allen makes a little mistake there, and that shows.
Oh, he's rolling for a leg, though.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Beautiful.
And they stand back up and just look at each other like, let's go. I like it.
I like the intensity right now in Nathan's eyes. Ooh, nice little inside leg kick.
Oh, that was
low.
That was cup. That was cup.
That was all cup.
That was cup. Oh my goodness.
They're got to call this fight.
I can't believe Rocky missed that.
That was all cup. That was a terrible call.
I heard the sound.
Terrible. Yeah, that was all cup.
Oh boy. So
we hate to see that. It's unfortunate. Here we go. Right here is the replay.
Oh boy. Yep. Wow. Yep.
Flush. And I mean, it's Rocky. Can't, it's refs are always going to get a tough thing, but you can't see everything.
The ref is the hardest job
it is
that there is. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. And okay, so the good thing about this is Gilmore didn't land. Gilmore did not land any devastating strikes. Luckily, they all got blocked. Now, I kind of like this because Rocky did realize that it was a shot to the cup.
And like you said,
nothing really landed there. So and Allen popped right up and said, "I got hit in the goods right there." So he was never out. He was never hurt. He was just hurt with the cup shot. So I like this because
most definitely,
it is amateur. You could say, yeah, well, it's not going to really matter that much. You can rematch. Well, he's prepared for this fight right now. He got
and
hit
you hate
low.
to see it get taken away from something that's a foul.
Now, if he would have not had the sense to cover his head and he would have covered, where he got hit, and he would have taken some blows, then the fight would have to be over, and it would probably get ruled a no contest after the video comes out. And so I'm glad that we're catching this.
Great job by Rocky.
Great job
to realize that.
He walked over.
Fix it.
He actually walked over and talked to John Webb, the Arkansas commissioner, and John said, yes, it was a low blow. We're seeing it on the base screens all the time. So, good catch. The crowd would have not been too happy because this is going to be a good fight. We're still in it.
All right, great show of respect. It was not. It was not.
And Gilmore says, "Hey, sorry, man, but hey, as a fighter, you got to finish the fight." You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you can't blame him at all for coming in for the kill.
And he might have thought he hit his hip. So sometimes you hit a hip, it feels just like a cup.
Oh, wow, vicious right now.
Gilmore's trying
Gilmore.
to
He's trying
to
take his head off.
But Allen is wrestling. There we go.
Wow, great first round. Taking out that nut shot, it was a great first round. Mostly a filling out process on the feet.
Yep.
But these guys both started throwing some heavy hands.
Oh, man, there it is again. That's just such a hard angle for Rocky to see. It happened so quick. I heard it is the only reason I knew. I heard the hollow thud. That usually accompanies
I'm
such
sure
a
Nathan's foot doesn't feel too good from that either right now.
Like you said, metal cup, and everybody probably have a broken foot. So.
Yeah. Those tie cups are nasty, especially if you get somebody in mount. Just go ahead and grind that into their chest a little bit,
It's a great technique. use every tool to your advantage.
Most definitely. All right, round 2 of a 5-round fight coming up, and that's one of those rounds another one it's high pace, and both guys have their moments, so it's going to be a tough one for the judges to, I feel like Nathan was more the aggressor.
Yeah.
That's going to look good in their eyes.
I feel like Gilmore had a couple more top position, and the big slam early in the fight, it kind of put a stamp on my brain as ooh, that's dominant.
Nathan's trying to take the center of the cage already.
Yeah, he's and Demir catches that, he moves him back.
All right, both these guys ready for round 2. Nathan's showing a little more. He's sitting down in his stance lower than I normally see him. Nice little movement from him. I like it. Ooh, nice little.
He can see that Allen wants to shoot. Allen wants no part of the striking game at the moment.
And Nathan's just so powerful. He really is.
He is. So Allen's looking to shoot. So what Nathan's doing is he's trying to throw strikes to slow that down. Oh, I don't know what kind of.
It was an attempt, maybe a.
He like a spinning back kick, but he kind of stopped it.
Oh, and there you go. Allen was able to secure his first takedown. Let's see what he can do with some top position right now. This is a position you don't see Nathan's redhead hitman in a lot, and a beautiful pass, but Nathan was able to get back half guard.
He's so strong. I just don't feel like he's in trouble because it feels like he could bench press Allen off if he wanted to.
Sometimes that strength does, I don't want to say a disservice, but it's like, it's good to be able to get the strength, but you also need to mix that technique in with it too, which I do feel like Nathan's doing.
The higher level you go, the strength is just pure strength is a disservice because what you'll do is you'll get a false sense of security in what you can do, and then somebody that just has some fantastic grappling that's just light years beyond what a strength person does because they can just throw people off of them. They're eventually going to end up in a really bad spot they can't get out of. So yes, it can be a disservice. That's a great catch.
Right now we've got Jeff Allen and Nathan Dreadhead's guard. Let's see right now if he can. He's already tried a couple passes, but Nathan was able to regain the guard, half guard at first. Ooh, that knee to the butt. They're nasty.
Yeah.
Little things like that people don't think anything about, like punches to the thigh, knees to the butt. Those things add up. It's a Charlie horse or something every time it happens.
Yeah, it's also a distraction that leads to the next move. all you got to do is give somebody a dead leg or kick those arms quite a bit on the feet. If you can wear those arms out, that's going to change the way somebody fights. So all of it's a good strategy. We've got 5 rounds, so utilize that. Wear somebody down with those little rib shots right there.
And Jeff, no matter what, with the round that we both think that he lost, he's done a good job right now with getting control of this round and looking good in the judge's eyes to get this up to 1-1.
Exactly. You have to, and Rocky's going to stand him up.
See, I like that. If you're in somebody's guard and you're not really trying to pass or doing a lot of damage, I like to stand up there.
And here comes Gilmore, and Allen just doesn't want anything to do with that.
No, he doesn't.
Distance.
It's that power. Oh, Nathan's going for the kill right now.
There he is.
Oh, we got to go. He's going for a leg lock, but
it's kind of a sloppy attempt at a leg lock.
It was. Nathan Gilmore is just a wild man. He really is. He's one of those guys you don't know what you're going to get from him, but it's always going to be athletic and ferocious with power. I do feel like that could even up for Jeff, though.
I think it did. Good action. Once again, Allen with the takedown. We get the scramble here we're watching. I like nice time up kick.
You can tell that Jeff is not – he's not necessarily feeling the striking with Nathan because, he throws – they might not be technical strikes, but they're coming to take your head off every time he throws something.
And everybody's got their comfort level in the cage, whether it be striking, wrestling, the jiu-jitsu aspect, Muay Thai, whatever your strength is, and you're going to defer to that, especially whenever stuff's flying at your face at 100 miles an hour.
Looking at both these guys, Jeff's definitely breathing a lot heavier, too, than Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan seemed extremely calm. He's not even breathing heavy.
When Rocky stood him up, I could tell Allen was a little dejected. Look, kind of the feel of his body language is like, now I got to take him down again. So stay busy in that guard if you want to stay there. Throw heaters. Keep your position.
Like I said, I'm not necessarily a fan of stand-ups all the time, but in that situation I am.
It was a good stand-up.
Because if you're not advancing –
And Rocky will do that. He said at the fighters meeting earlier.
Nice duck under right there for Jeff Allen.
He said, give me activity or I'm going to stand you up. And when a ref says that, you got to expect it. So keep busy.
Well, like I said, Jeff able to get it back down to where he wants it, but Nathan right now is really – and he's able to use that cage, and he's got a leg.
He's about
Both of them got a leg.
Allen dumped him.
The transition for the back.
And Gilmore didn't do very good here earlier in the fight, so he needs to get out of here before Allen can get the hooks in.
Oh, he's got one in right now.
He's got one in. He can
you
trap
can hear
the
his
arm
corner
right now.
telling him to turn right now.
He needs to get that other hook in because we know that Gilmore's explosive and strong and can blow out of here if he needs to.
He's staying calm right now, you can tell. Jeff's really trying hard to get that second hook in.
Gilmore almost looks like he's resting. Nice little back punch there. You can tell
calling for the roll.
You can tell both of these competitors have experience. They're not getting frazzled. They're not getting excited. Earlier in the night, we saw some people panic a little bit under pressure.
That's the difference with these guys. Yeah,
happened.
exactly. Like you said, they know that it's a 5-round fight. They got a lot of time to work.
What I'm not seeing from Allen that I would like to see, he's not landing any strikes in this dominant position. He's not softening up Gilmore whatsoever. He's not really putting any damage on him with a strike so far in this whole fight. Show that you're a threat with those hands. Get Gilmore to give you something. If not, you're just wrestling, and that's fine. There we go. That's great right there.
Oh, yeah, those knees to the body right there do a lot of damage. But like you were saying, it's a lot easier. Those little peppering shots, when you got somebody's back like that, it's going to make it – ooh. And right now.
See, and he was just trying to go for position. He was just trying to do what he needed to do was soften up with some strikes and actually get those hooks in.
Oh, he just looked up at the clock, too.
Yep.
I feel like Nathan's sensing that Jeff's starting to tire out a little bit.
Jeff Allen's using a lot of energy on these takedowns.
Oh!
And he ate that knee.
Oh, that's it. Rocky's about to call it. I feel like that was a knee to the head.
So it was, but under the rules, he changed levels. Oh, and backflip off the cage. Allen changed levels. It looked like that was supposed to be possibly a knee to the body. We'll never know.
Exactly.
But as he changed levels, he walked into the knee. It could have even been a kick.
Beautiful, beautiful finish for Nathan Dreadhead Hitman. And regains his 135-pound title. So once again, he's our multi-champ. There we go. Yeah. Like I said, Jeff was shooting for the takedown, so that knee, Dreadhead was shooting for the body. That's totally legal. Beautiful finish for Dreadhead.
And to cap it off, he's a little excited, I think.
I think he was excited.
I think he wanted that title.
Like I said, he won last time, missed weight. So, he, we fixed that problem and got his title back. So, and this guy, I don't know how many times we're going to see him as an amateur anymore.
I mean, he got out-wrestled a little bit tonight, which surprised us a little bit. But, I mean, Allen's a good wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. He's been wrestling since he's 8. Nathan's got the slams, but it's more power against a more technical wrestler.
Right.
And in this case, the power won out.
Right. Well, and he never panicked in bad position. There was plenty of chance. He went from a 20-second span of having his back taken, being in trouble but never panicking, to finishing with the TKO. So, if you keep composed and you keep your mind on what you're doing and you don't panic, you play your game. He always kept an arm tied up, kept wrist control. So, there we go. And he's using all the publicity.
Most definitely.
He must be ready to go pro. He's eating up that publicity right now. To never panic and to just keep in the fight. That's all you have to do at this level. Keep in the fight. Both competitors are good.
Exactly. And
keep yourself in there. So
keep her in there, and just like you said, knowing it's a 5-round fight, knowing if you do get in a bad position, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
Doing the right things, like you said, keeping that wrist control when Jeff had his back, not letting him get that second hook in. Right. Obviously worked out for him.
Let's go to Mr. Kirby for the final announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end of this match came at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of the third round. Your winner by TKO and new Pyramid Bantamweight champion, Nathan Dreadhead Hitman Gilmore.
Bianca having a little trouble getting that bell tone right now.
Yeah.